Oh, by the way, Oregon's got a good defense, too.
Hey, yeah.
Time for the game. Jason Benetti, Brock Hewitt with the call. We'll see you at the half.
Mike, thank you so much. Oregon became a state in 1859. 35 years later, they played this rivalry for the very first time, and tonight, for the last time in Pac-12 play, Oregon State and Oregon get together, and the Ducks are very much living on the edge of 2023. Not only puddles, but the entire team. Jason Benetti, Brock Hewitt, Allison Williams downstairs. Last time in the Pac-12, so much at stake, but the feeling is noticeable.
Yeah, these rivalry games, my friend, are just different. Having experienced them and lived them and watched them in the Pacific Northwest my whole life, on the field pregame, you can feel players of the past in ways you just don't in the regular season. You can feel their presence. Of all those that have played in this game, it's incredibly meaningful, and this scene tonight is going to be electric.
Well, look, Marcus Mariota won a Heisman, one of those guys from the past. Here at Oregon, Bo Nix wants to do that. He also wants to get his team into the Pac-12 title game.
This offense is silly. Marcus was phenomenal. His numbers were outrageous, but what these Ducks are doing offensively, and the composer is the guy that is the front runner for the Heisman. I mean, Bo's numbers, it blows your mind and your eye to just look at them. Yes, he's making his 59th start tonight, and with all of that experience, well, comes confidence. But the numbers up and down for this whole offense, they only look up to LSU. That is it in all of college football. And he has, well, you heard it with the cheer in the senior night from these fans. He has made his home here in Eugene.
Those eyes ready to roll. In total control last week against Arizona State. Here they come. What we just saw is what Oregon State did all second half against Oregon last year, a game that resonates still here in Eugene.
They knew how to beat them. And you're going to hear the boos, and here they come for those guys in orange tonight. But the recipe is there. Their head coach played in this game. He's coached in them, and he knows what it takes. He knows that Damian Martinez, his big old back that came to him and the offensive staff and said, give me the rock. They crammed it down their throat for 17 straight runs a season ago. He wants it 30 times tonight. That will be their only and likely best chance.
Oregon State and Oregon one final time in conference play. We'll take it a break with our Progressive Insurance game countdown. The 16th ranked Oregon State Beavers set to take on the 6th ranked Oregon Ducks, and kickoff is coming up next.
This game's our Super Bowl. I always feel like Jonathan has those guys playing their best football at the end of the season, and so it's a tough team, it's a resilient team. I'm excited to see what our fans do when they show out to this game. This is a big one.
So much on the line, typically late in the season when they play this game. The 127th meeting, 6th time they've both been ranked, and Oregon State hasn't won back-to-back games in 16 years. But Oregon very much remembers, like notably this week, remembers that game last year, Allison.
They certainly do, Jason, and the staff made sure that you see playing on repeat on every monitor in their locker room every day was the final 15 minutes of that loss to Oregon State when the Ducks blew a 31-17 lead. Linebacker Jeffrey Bassa told me we have been talking about it constantly. This year it is about finishing, and that loss changed the course of last year's season for Oregon. It impacted this year as well. It was a motivating factor for guys to come back. Guys like defensive end Brandon Dorlus said, I didn't want to leave on that note. I want to end my career here, beating Oregon State, getting that Pac-12 championship. Guys, because they will be in position to do just that if they can take care of the Beavers for all 4 quarters.
Dan Lanning wondered what it would be like. It's sizzling here at Autzen Stadium, and off we go. Gary Bryant Jr. on the return, and he is doused at the 12-yard line.